Well, today I wanted to talk a little bit about development, overdevelopment of places. The big news here is that there's a plan for a new large all-inclusive hotel to be built here in El Cotillo. There is already one all-inclusive hotel that's been here 8 or 9 years or so. That isn't particularly good for the village because nobody that stays there spends any money. And yet another large hotel will have the same effect. It's proposed that it'll be a hotel for 500 people, all inclusive, so they won't spend any money in the village, they won't go out to eat, they won't go out to drink, so it has very little benefit for the village itself. It just puts 500 more people here using the beaches and what have you, and spoiling it, quite frankly. Most people come here to El Cotillo because although it has developed over the years, it used to be a tiny fishing village, it still does retain quite a bit of its village feel, and people like that. If you let it develop too much, then it's just going to become like everywhere else. But unfortunately, developers don't seem to care about that, and local politicians too, because it's all more money in the back pocket for them. So there is a meeting next week about plans for the village and what have you, where people can have their say. I don't know that I'll actually take much notice, because I'm pretty sure most locals will be against it. But some people say that's progress. Progress isn't always a good thing though, unfortunately. As you can see here, there are other developments. That's a development of apartments there, and then you have another development of apartments there, and the area in the middle is where they plan to put this all-inclusive hotel. It will actually extend across 2 plots. I'm not sure what can be done about it though. I guess those people that have bought new apartments here can't complain in some ways because they bought in new developments. Although you could argue that developments of apartments isn't a good thing either. The one good thing about apartments is that people are self-catering. So they still use the shops to buy food, they go out in the evenings and they eat at local restaurants and they drink at local bars, so it puts money into the local economy. But those that stay in all-inclusive places rarely do that. I remember speaking to a couple that were staying in an all-inclusive once and having this sort of discussion, and they said, oh no, we'd like to go out into the local area and buy things. I mean, every day we walk into the village and have a coffee. Wow, well that €2.80 for the 2 coffees is really going to help, isn't it? I do accept that, you know, all-inclusive is certainly good in some ways for families. You know what you're going to spend before you come on holiday. You have little extra outlay. But all-inclusive is really, really bad for the local towns. They can almost become ghost towns because there isn't enough business to actually keep the restaurants and bars open. And that can't be a good thing. Anyway, we'll go over and take a closer look at where it's proposed this will be. So that's the other all-inclusive hotel, the Cotillo Beach. And then over here you have this plot over here going over to the main road. The road would disappear and all of this plot right up to the front line to the sea would all be this one hotel complex. I know it's a bit of an eyesore at the moment, something should be done with it, but building a big concrete hotel isn't the thing. We will see. So at one point, this area by the lovely lagoons beaches here, they proposed to build quite a number of huge hotels and a golf course. And they started to build the infrastructure, and somehow it was stopped. I'm not sure how, but thank goodness it was stopped, because this area would have been absolutely ruined. So that was a lot of money wasted. How true it is, I don't know, but I've been told that the mayor at the time owned a road construction business and his brother owned a street lighting business. So they at least made all their money.